Well, today we are off to Yellowstone. We're coming in on the entrance at West Yellowstone, and it's going to be like a three-part series videos because Yellowstone is so big. Trying to get it all in one video would be tough. We got elk that we're going to see, buffalo. We got a black bear next to the road. There's a lot of wildlife out in this area. This is our first stop, and this is Gibbon Falls. It's a pretty neat falls. It's way down in there over the edge, and it's beautiful. But not a lot of people at this one. You'll see during this morning part that Deb's in kind of a hurry. She's leading me on a lot of this stuff because it's 34 degrees. And she wants to move. So it's kind of chilly. We're having fun. I guess that's the main thing, and enjoying the beauty. Enjoy the journey, they say, and we're sure trying. We're out at an area out here at Idaho Falls, overlooking all the mountains. Getting a little cool weather at times, snow, but today it's going to be up into the 80s. And we'll be going to Old Faithful. I think there's like 7 stops that we're going to be making during this run. But we're really trying to enjoy life as it goes. Our next stop will be Artist Paint Pots. In the meantime, we're just driving along looking at the scenery, and it's beautiful. We'll be driving along, and all of a sudden we'll come up to an area where it's just like fog. The steam coming out of the ground and the spouts of water coming up from the magma heat underneath the earth. It's really different driving around and seeing that stuff and driving through it. Driving along here, and Deb had to get the camera out. There's some of them steam pots right there alongside the highway. Here we made it to that Artist Paint Pots, and you'll notice here what I was talking about, how the water has dried up. And you'll see all kinds of crustaceans that it's made from the sulfur. Big white crustaceans in the ground, the way it's jagged. It's kind of different, but you do see buffalo tracks right in that stuff. See, there's Deb. She's in a hurry again because it's cold. She wants to keep moving. This trail goes over a mile, or I suppose half mile, 3/4 of a mile back in here. It's quite a little jaunt, and with the shade cover of the trees, it really made it chilly. Camera don't pick it up very well because the GoPro don't zoom in good, but out there was 2 elk standing out there in that steamy area. If you want to read those signs better or whatever, you can just pause it and zoom in and or whatever, you'll be able to read them. I thought this was a cute little steam pot, and but you tell you what, you get your exercise. We got 12,000 steps in during this journey, but as you can see, there's some moisture here, but a lot of it's dried up, and you'll see that on our next stop, that most of it's dried up, but it leaves a real neat looking crustacean. If you look off to the right in the dirt or in that stuff, you'll see deer tracks. And then further up, there was some buffalo tracks in there too. River is 75 degrees all year, and you'll see some of these other hot water springs that they say are up over 100 degrees. There's a few of them we're going to see on this trail. this whole loop was over 1.25 miles by the time you get back. So it was quite a little jaunt. Now this water is really hot. You can see it boiling out there. I don't think I'd want to stick my toe or take a hot sauna in that one. Just might shrivel some things up. Here are some bison out there in the field. It's hard to see with the GoPro. I wish I could figure out how to zoom in tighter, but I just can't get it out to eventually buy something a little better. But until I can afford it and do it, this is going to be what the rookies use. If this is the content you guys like, let us know. We'd appreciate it, and also appreciate if you'd take a peek at some of our other videos. Like and subscribe on them. Next stop on this video is going to be Mammoth Hot Springs, and this is quite a deal here too. This really makes some real neat crustaceans, but after that will be the end of the first part. Shortage of hot tubs. There's some buffalo laying here. There must be 6, 8 of them, but one was standing and the rest of them were snoozing. But we didn't want to get too close to disturb them, so we just took a little video and let them be. Deb was just telling me a story. She was reading that the buffalo took its final steps. The Grand Prismatic Springs is so hot, 160 degrees, it made boiled buffalo out of them. It wasn't the acid in it that killed them, it was the water. So anybody that wants to come out for buffalo, I'm sure it's tender. This is just such a beautiful drive, everybody. Just the drive alone through there is amazing. I know a lot of you have been there and you've seen these time after time, but if you haven't been here, do it. It's a little hectic with the people. You know, you gotta have some patience, which I don't, but we survived. As you will see at our next stop, the Mammoth Hot Springs, the water's kind of dried up, man. So ain't much hot springs anymore. It's more crustaceans, but they're still beautiful. I know these videos are going to be long, and the other two might not be as long, but please hang in there with us and watch it. It's beautiful, and we appreciate it a lot. And we made it to Mammoth Hot Springs. And this is an interesting place to see. Like a lot of these are a real long walk down these boardwalks to get back in there, and then everything at the end is where it's all develops. But they're a little long, a little lengthy. I'm sorry about that, but you got to see some of this stuff. In this hole, you can hear it just burbling, bubbling, making all kinds of racket down in there from the heat. Thank you for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. We did lose some footage here at the end. If I can find it, I will stick it in here. It was pretty neat.